Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? Guys, we never learn is much better when these are the types of episodes we're getting. You can focus on the girls, you can put them in the limelight. I just don't need to see them literally trying to get into our boys' pants the whole entire time. I mean, they could have their moments of looking cute and doing it on accident or doing it on purpose, whatever you. But to have the whole episode kind of lining on it is not really what I'm in to this show for. So for others, it might be the best episodes ever. For me, it's like, oh, well, when's the next time the characters develop? you know? So with this, I like that not only did we kind of get development, the show as a whole trolls us and tells us, yeah, that there is no development here. Like literally, they pretty much made these games, easy to win for our main girl. Seeing how if she kept losing, she would be able to lose so bad, a whole business could go into bankruptcy. So yeah, it's much better to allow her to just think she's winning than actually be in a position where you're losing that much money and everything. So, uh, that was probably one of my favorite things that happened this week's episode alone was just her really getting destroyed and then all of a sudden winning and they're like, oh my god, she has a winning streak and this is crazy, it can't be possible. And I'm like, there's something off about this, right? Like somehow the other girl is always getting second place and gatekeeping from people getting second place, and then our girl all of a sudden is winning every single match. The same girl who can't even like do good in card games. So it was ominous, and they definitely paid it off well, which I love. I think this show always has good payoffs usually when they're trying to make it entertaining and fun, but not when they're kind of just trying to force something on us. But regardless, it was a good change of pace and a good way to kind of keep the show, in my opinion, pretty straightforward. Like, there wasn't much else they had to do in this week's episode besides give us the college campus tour, which I kind of figured if any of them go on a college campus tour, and they go into the place where not only did the teacher or the person who was trying to, push them forward into these programs that they're geniuses at, if these campuses and people see those girls, they're gonna freak out. And that's exactly what happened. We got to see a little bit of a freak out and someone being like, please just join. If you join, you'll be top of the class, you'll be the best, but it was in math, so she had no interest. She was like, I seen the numbers once or twice, and because I've seen the number once or twice, I already know the answer. Can I leave now? Like, it was just so boring to her. And then she goes into something that she has no clue how to fully understand it, and she's not falling asleep, she's enjoying. And it might have something to do with the person that was next to her being the person that's, tutoring her in this same class or same type of work to get to this position. And then he goes and brings up the 90% of people always remember their first kiss. So yeah, that didn't help the tension at all. But other than that, with the whole maid and then the college campus, I feel like we're coming down. It feels like we're getting to the end of this series when it comes down to flushing out uh, every little thing that's going on right now. In the case of, we had a full-blown episode with almost all the girls so far, and with having them all have their moments and be, in the position to at least show that they're interested in our character. Um, I don't know how many more times they're gonna go about doing this, right? Like I'm not fully sure if they intend on just keeping this, going like this for more seasons, or if they're doing this to get to the end game of it all, which is a choice or a non-choice, whatever the case may be, some type of end game moment. Because right now it just feels like there will never be that moment. In the case of why have that moment when you can just kind of milk it and let everybody think, whatever they want to think, and then just not have it come true. Just let it be what it is for however long it is. But I don't know. I'm interested in seeing what you guys are thinking. I needed to pick a weapon that I don't have a legendary for, and I don't know what weapon that would be. I think it might be this weapon, actually. So, with all that being said, I hope you guys are having a great day, night, evening. Yeah, there wasn't too much for me to just go ham in on this episode. It was relatively straightforward and gave us, the information that we needed for now. But to be fair, I do look forward to seeing if it's going to be a choice still, or if he's going to just have everybody that he wants. And because he has everybody he wants, there's nothing really to fear anymore, and you just grab whoever you want, or at the moment. So we'll see what happens. I definitely want to know what you guys want out of this show, or if you don't really care. Because at this point, I'm at a point where I just don't really care. Like, oh, he probably will end up with a really amazing girl, like regardless if he chooses, if he has to choose, he's gonna end up with some bomb chick. So, and one of them might be a teacher. But yeah, overall, I hope you guys are having an amazing one. I will definitely talk to you guys sooner than later. And now that we're at the end of the video, like the last video, I wanted to see if you guys actually wanted a Rick and Morty review today more than waiting for it tomorrow when Black Clover comes out. So let me know in the comments down below. I can easily make a Rick and Morty video tonight, right? And drop it, or I can make it in like 2 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, while the other videos are kind of sitting and chilling. I go make the Rick and Morty video, drop it tonight. Or I can make it tomorrow and make sure you guys have more than just Black Clover to watch on the channel. It is 100% up to you guys at this point. I already said on my other video if it took like 2 or 3 people to say something, because not a lot of people comment, which is fine. But when I do get comments, it's one of the most exciting things to know that either people have some critiques of what I said, or they just have their own input that they want to put out there. But yeah, if you guys want Rick and Morty, please do let me know. Um, it would be nice, because it's not really a thing that I have to put out. It's just something I really, really care about in the case of the show as a whole. Like, I really do love just Rick and Morty in general, so it doesn't really hurt me to not put it out, and it doesn't really hurt me, or it doesn't change that much of my channel or how much people are gonna watch me and stuff, because I'm putting out Rick and Morty, in my opinion anyway. So I hope that doesn't confuse anything, but yeah, just let me know. I really do want to get whatever I can get out, and you guys enjoying it. Sure, I will enjoy it, but this channel is just as much mine as it is yours, because you guys are coming back and watching. So I can't, like, that is enough thanks. That's as much as you have to do for me, and I'm very thankful for it. So thank you so much, and I can't wait to talk to you in the next one. So with all that being said, take care and peace. Oh God, she is really bad. That's what I get for bringing a level 1. Ooh, there we go. Try not to. Level up. Let's see your ultimate. Kinda cool.